Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. And for the Knicks, Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby, then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Brunson in at the 1. And close to a quarter of the way into the season now, Grant, how aware are the players of where they are in the season?
You know, B.A., you generally are aware of where you are in the year, but you rarely see guys counting games played or anything like that.
Now here's Brunson. Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. No luck on that one. Brooklyn with the ball. The mood around the team right now on cloud 9, looking for their 13th win in a row.
Well, it's been impressive, and the question now really is, who is going to figure out a way to stop this crew? Each time out, they're finding new ways to win. That is dangerous for your opponent. Really, a myriad of ways in which they're coming at you.
Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive. I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam can. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. With Brunson being undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, B.A., the way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it and pivots around and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area.
Anunoby with a double team. Three-pointer, Anthony. He buries it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Hard up top. Back to Brunson. Who poked away. And he buries his first look.
That takes such tenacity just to get in there. Brunson battling through the inside contact.
Uses the glass on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Brunson following the bucket by Brooklyn. Outside Hart. High post Towns. Banked it in off the glass.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Wide open. Jump shot is good that time.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
They were allowed to ramp up their offense as the defense they faced was barely present.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Now here's Hart. 13 points in the win against Chicago.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds, guys. Can't forget about the fundamentals.
They get it back. Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
2 points. That one goes.
No, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Inside. Hart can't hit.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. So it's the Knicks now, following the bucket by Brooklyn. And Anunoby Anunoby gets it to go.
Free ball is what makes Anunoby such a threat on offense.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, a big story this summer was Jalen Brunson signing a team-friendly extension, leaving an unprecedented amount of money on the table, but providing the Knicks with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest levels for years to come.
A team to be reckoned with. Shams, thank you for the report. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Brunson taking his time here. Driving to the basket. 6 to shoot. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Well, if you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. McBride, he's checked in for New York.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, number 2, Miles McBride.
He takes it in. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Warriors.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
The floater. Anunoby against Anthony.
Oh, wow! What a play! Wow! That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch!
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So for the Knicks, Achua's checked in for Hart. Davis comes in for Anunoby, and Payne is subbed in for Bridges. Now here's McBride. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Towns, that's good. Towns has got 6.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Good.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Knicks trail by 7. Towns on a screen. Here's Payne. He got a piece of it. Pass to Anthony. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 7.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Towns looking for an opening. Off target with the 3. Brooklyn leading by 9. It's stolen. There's 42 seconds left in the first. Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. Deflected! And they'll get another chance. Good work there as it goes.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
McBride covers. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And Towns has got the ball here for the Knicks. They trail by 7. To the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Gets it off. Oh, he it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Brooklyn out in front. They lead by 5. And quarter number 2 will get on. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Mitchell Robinson is out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Daje in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Grant, there's such intense rivalries at the college.